YouTube basics or new friends. Hi, welcome into the channel. If you are tuning in for the first time, hello, I'm Basic Wit Girl, and this is a little bit different than what we usually do here on my channel. Normally, you can find us doing first playthroughs of story-driven RPGs and other games, but occasionally, when it is necessary to do so, we love to react to trailers and things like that as well. And that is what we are doing here today because I have never played a Final Fantasy game. Truthfully, I've been a little bit intimidated. The fact that there's so many of them, there's so many spinoffs, there's so much lore and love for the universe that I've just been intimidated to get into it. But I think that that is all about to change. And today we are reacting to the trailer for Final Fantasy XVI. There's a lot of them. So we're going to be specifically in this video watching the Salvation launch trailer. If you haven't done so already, please make sure that you hit the subscribe button, turn on your bell notifications, drop a like, a comment, that stuff below. And let's jump into this trailer.
Blind march is on. These people live with a knife to their throats.
You have to believe us. We'd help you if we could.
But you're helping us already.
We never asked to be saved. Did you think we'd thank you? They'll never forgive us.
Oh my gosh.
We're all marked now.
Every time you show your faces, it is we who suffer.
Sword sharp. You'd better hope so.
Crystals take more than they give.
You mean to tell me that the mother crystals are the reason the world is dying?
The style is so iconic.
Say we'll decide our fates another way. Are you with me?
Who was that?
For what you've done.
Why aren't you dead? You were bottom branded.
Tell me true. Do you believe what I'm about to do is wrong?
I was forced to kill. You do it by choice.
They don't believe in me. They believe in the power of the dominant.
You can't blame a man for wanting to bring an end to all this, can you?
Ever led astray by your blind resolve.
And thus is the light of hope severed. We don't need your salvation.
An Aragorn moment.
And we'll do it on our own terms.
Come to me, Ifrit!
Who are we?
Man.
What are the dominants? We are but
Visually just so stunning.
Enough of this. I use my talents to my advantage, and you would tell me there is shame in that?
We shared a dream. I would be the king of the world.
Darkness has taken hold of you. It has made you forget yourself.
I don't want to be a monster, Clive.
I have to stop him. I have to save them.
I made a promise.
Gosh, so pretty.
And it is they who will give me the strength to end your reign.
Your efforts will avail us naught.
We fight. We survive. We endure. We don't need a reason.
Clive? Clive? Fate will fall. Even though I have not played the games for myself, the art style, that gorgeous epic combat, the music, the score is so iconic to the Final Fantasy series. And I really like that this trailer, for me, going into it with no knowledge, it got me intrigued. It got me like wanting to know more, these Brandeds and Dominants and the Stones. But it doesn't give a lot of way. I think that we got a nice little peek at all probably the big characters involved. There's conflict. There's obviously a hierarchy system of sorts. We've got Clive, who I know is Ben Starr. But a lot of those other voices sound familiar as well. I'm really excited to jump into this, I will say. I've been told by people in the community that this is something like a game that's right up my alley when it comes to a really, really intriguing story. It's got characters that you fall in love with so quickly, so easily. Epic combat, cute animal companions. And I'm really excited to, I think, start like my first look into Final Fantasy with this. I am, when it comes to picking games to play and to get into a franchise with, as somebody who's come to gaming later on in their life, I've been so spoiled with just these gorgeous cinematic stories like Red Dead Redemption 2 and God of War and, you know, Baldur's Gate, Mass Effect, those games being like things that, you know, they've got these higher quality kind of graphics and are very just like cinematic. And so it's tough for me to want to start with like a number one in a series when I'm like, ugh, but I want the pretty version. But I've been told by a lot of people that this is a really great way of getting into Final Fantasy, really letting it burrow deep into your skin. And then when you go back, you kind of like, you're there because you love it, not because like it's the prettiest. You know what I mean? Anyways, if you guys made it to the end of the video, thank you so much for watching. Make sure that you hit subscribe here on the channel because we will be starting my first playthrough of Final Fantasy XVI within the next week or so. I've been waiting for the PC version to launch, and that should be, as of today, it should be next week. So come say hey on Twitch where we'll be live streaming it. I'm hoping to be able to live stream it here to YouTube as well, but it will for sure be on Twitch. So either way, make sure you're subscribed here or following over there just so you don't miss any of that playthrough. In the meantime, though, thank you so much for watching and we'll see you in the next one. Have a good one.